时间，所以我大概就问几个问题。那如果现场，待会开放2个问题给现场提问。Firstly, I would like to ask one question to Linda. It's very interesting, also very challenging when company start to use the Industry 4.0. Their staff maybe have against or a big system against to introduce the 4.0. So, from your experience, how to overcome the staff they have this concept? Do you have any good idea and share with us?
Sure. I think you're asking really the biggest challenge in digital transformation is, for instance, in additive manufacturing, how do we get our engineers to think additive instead of subtractive? So because our engineers have grown up, they've always done, they've taken parts and figured out how to cut it to get it to shape. And now how to change that thinking to going from subtractive to additive is really one of the biggest challenges that we have. So one of the things that we have done at Eaton is that we have put additive printers in every one of our 26 plants. And we made that investment. And what we are seeing is that the younger generation of the engineers are taking full advantage of these additive printers. So we don't buy any more jigs and fixtures from the outside. We are printing everything using the additive printers. So the transformation has started because the younger generation is adapting to that new technology. Secondly, I believe that you've also got to, it has to be a clear vision in terms of what is the leadership expecting from the digital transformation, and what is the benefit that has to come out of it for the larger organization has to be clear, because otherwise I don't think people will adopt to it. When we talk about less is more here, I think the way we see it at Eaton is similar, less is more, but we are looking for more with less as really the outcome of the digital transformation. So that we want to get better with our lead times to customers. We want to dramatically improve our OTD, dramatically improve our quality. And I think once people see that, I believe then they will subscribe to the vision and become followers for you. Third thing I believe is also change in the composition of the workforce. I think is important. I think some of the speakers talked about getting the new generation of workforce engineers that are used to the iPads and the iPhone. The iPhone generation has to come into your workforce, and that's not easy to bring them into the workforce. And they will only come to work for the aerospace industry if they see us as progressive and modern and going in that direction. So I think even at the leadership at the highest levels, you cannot have everybody in their 50s and 60s that are leaders. I think you have to bring in the new generation into the highest levels of leadership inside the company for you to start the journey towards having a larger workforce that is also very savvy with technology.
Good, very good answer. So you're talking about you can show the benefit of the Industry 4.0, then the people they can accept that. So the second question is, I would like to ask the Tina. A lot of companies they use your company's product. I mean the Siemens product. So could you share is any benefit? We're talking about the benefit. So what is the Industry 4.0 benefit for company?
Thank you for the question. Very good question, and I would like to answer this more general, not particular on the Siemens portfolio, which can be used for this, of course. And I would like to give this answer on 3 levels. The first is on a strategic level, then on a product production level, but also on a people level. From a strategic perspective, this is what I have shown in my slides, is all about helping a company to be faster, more flexible, and reaching a better quality and improving the efficiency. And this sounds that simple, and you can say, okay, if everyone is using this kind of 4.0 strategy in its company, they will all have the same, but the point is that the early adapters, they can really make a use out of this in terms of increasing the competitiveness for a certain time. So it is very important to use it as fast as possible in order to generate a benefit from a strategic perspective. If everyone is doing this, it gets commodity, and there are not much benefits from this perspective anymore. So as faster, as better. From a product, respectively production, whatever, depending on what you're doing, perspective, it is all about a continuous improvement of your product and production, which is possible by the technology, by showing this continuous closed loop technology on even elaborating or gaining feedback information from the performance of a product which you have produced. Might it be a machine, how you know what your customer is doing with, or a product which is assembled in an airplane, for instance, and by having a clear feedback on how the product is used, how much issues it has, and what kind of environment is used, how the maintenance is done, can help you in terms of optimizing the product design, respectively the R&D processes and the engineering of everything, or even for the production manufacturing itself. So this is a key benefit, and this continues forever, I would say, because continuous improvement never stops. And from a people's perspective, I mean, two types of people to be addressed. Number one, these are the employees working in the company. For them, it will definitely be easier to handle tools because everything is integrated. You don't have headache with transferring data, with collaborating, because whatever anyone is doing, the other one is seeing this, and this is really stimulating a good collaboration within a company. Also,